Once upon a time in a bustling city lived a poor cobbler. He earned his living by repairing shoes, but his earnings were barely enough to feed himself and his wife. His young daughter, Rani, who dreamed of becoming a doctor one day, understood their financial struggles. Despite their poverty, Rani's parents always told her to look beyond their circumstances and aim high in life. One day while walking home from school, Rani came across a peculiar sight. People were rushing towards a nearby park carrying various items like food, toys, and books. Curiosity got the better of her, and she decided to investigate. As she got closer, she heard joyful laughter and the sound of drums. To her surprise, she saw people feeding the animals in the park and even riding on them. Some were taking pictures, and others were simply enjoying the spectacle. Rani couldn't believe her eyes. Never before had she seen humans interacting with wild animals in such a friendly manner. Among the crowd, she noticed a woman who had brought a goat. The woman entered the park, and moments later, a majestic lion emerged from behind the trees. It walked majestically towards the woman, gently took the goat from her hands, and disappeared into the bushes. The woman calmly picked up the goat from the ground, stroked it, and led it outside the park. Astonished by what she had witnessed, Rani decided to follow the woman outside the park. She found herself in a vast open area filled with people, and a large enclosure with lions everywhere around her. In the center of the crowd, she spotted the same woman from earlier. As Rani moved closer, she heard the woman say, "Today's show will be different. This time, a human will enter the lion enclosure, and you'll see a performance that defies the laws of nature." The crowd burst into cheers and applause, but Rani couldn't understand why they were so excited about such a dangerous stunt. Thinking quickly, she hid behind some nearby trees to watch what happened next. Suddenly, a man holding a stick walked confidently into the lion enclosure. Everyone gasped, but the lions seemed unfazed. They surrounded the man and started rubbing against his legs as if they knew him well. The man, noticing the crowd watching from afar, stopped and beckoned to them, inviting them to approach the lions. Cautiously, the spectators started moving forward. Soon they were close enough to touch the lions, but the man stopped them and announced, "Now I will show you something truly amazing. I will go inside the lion enclosure. You'll witness a show like never before." Without wasting a moment, the man entered the enclosure, leaving the spectators in awe. Just as everyone was wondering what would happen next, the lions started growling and jumping in excitement. A few seconds passed, and to everyone's astonishment, a lioness appeared from behind the other lions. She stepped forward proudly, revealing a baby lion cub in her mouth. The spectators erupted in cheers, and even Rani couldn't help but smile. Meanwhile, the man had picked up the cub and started showing it to the crowd, explaining that each cub had a unique name. Just then, he spotted Rani hiding behind the tree and called her over. When she hesitantly approached him, he asked, "Don't you want to pet this adorable cub?" Rani, still a bit scared, nodded her head. Carefully, the man handed the cub to her, and as soon as she touched it, a wave of affection washed over her. She couldn't believe that a lion cub could be so soft and playful. The man noticed Rani's amazement and explained, "These lions live in this enclosure because they can't survive in the wild. Even though they're wild animals, they don't attack humans. And you know what? Their babies are even more friendly. Look at how playful this one is." The man continued, "We've been working hard to train these lions to perform in shows. They're highly intelligent animals and can understand basic commands." Over the next few days, Rani couldn't stop thinking about the lions. Every moment she spent with them left an indelible mark on her heart. She returned to the enclosure multiple times, each visit deepening her connection with the magnificent creatures. Through her interactions, she learned that the man responsible for training the lions was their caretaker and had dedicated his life to their well-being. Inspired by his passion and dedication, Rani developed a profound respect and admiration for the lions. Rani was particularly drawn to one lioness named Sherry. Sherry possessed an air of majesty and gentleness that captivated Rani's attention. Unlike the other lions, Sherry didn't seek attention or affection from humans. Instead, she exuded an independent spirit that intrigued Rani. Determined to connect with Sherry, Rani devised a plan. She began visiting the enclosure every day, carrying a piece of meat in her hand. Initially, Sherry remained indifferent, but Rani persisted. Day after day, she approached Sherry, offering the meat and speaking to her in a soothing voice. Gradually, a bond began to form between the two. Sherry's indifference turned into curiosity and eventually into a heartwarming display of affection. Finally, Rani's patience paid off. Sherry cautiously approached Rani and accepted the meat, marking the beginning of a remarkable friendship. As Rani's friendship with Sherry deepened, she gained a unique perspective on lions. Through Sherry, she discovered their grace, intelligence, and affectionate nature. This experience ignited a passion in Rani to learn more about these magnificent creatures. Rani became fascinated by lions. She devoured books about them, observing their behavior, understanding their needs, and appreciating their role in the ecosystem. Her dream of becoming a doctor was still present, but now it was accompanied by a desire to work with lions. She wanted to understand their biology, physiology, and the challenges they faced. With renewed purpose, Rani began volunteering at the lion enclosure, assisting in their care and training. Her knowledge and enthusiasm made her a valuable asset to the team. She worked tirelessly, learning from experienced trainers and nurturing her bond with the lions. One day, an opportunity arose for Rani to make a presentation about lions to the local community. Excited to share her passion, she prepared an informative and engaging talk, showcasing the beauty and importance of these magnificent creatures. The presentation was a success, and Rani's dedication and love for lions resonated with the audience. From that day forward, Rani's reputation as a young lion enthusiast grew within the community. People recognized her deep understanding and compassion for these animals. Her passion had become a driving force in her life, shaping her dreams and aspirations. Now, as she looked towards the future, Rani envisioned a path where she could combine her love for lions with her desire to help others. She dreamed of a world where these magnificent creatures were understood, respected, and protected. And so, with a heart full of passion and a mind brimming with ideas, Rani continued her journey, determined to make a positive impact on the world of lions.